This wasn't just a movie. It was a mirage made of secrets, lawsuits, and one man's obsession with control. Before Bourne, there was North by Northwest, a film that turned paranoia into elegance and chaos into art. I'm your host, and this is MOVIXA. Here are 5 weird facts Hitchcock didn't want you to know. Fact 5. The government tried to stop Hitchcock. The US government almost banned North by Northwest. When officials learned Hitchcock wanted to stage a murder on Mount Rushmore, the National Park Service said no way. No guns. No climbing. No blood on the presidents. Hitchcock smiled and lied. He secretly recreated the monument on NGM's backlot using plaster and matte paintings, so realistic that even park workers couldn't tell which shots were fake. When Washington found out, they banned him from ever filming there again. So, the chase you see on screen? It's an illusion, a 60-foot replica built by a man who defied a nation. Fact 4. Cary Grant had no idea what he was filming. Cary Grant once confessed that he never understood the plot. Hitchcock refused to give him the full script, only single pages the night before shooting. Grant complained it makes no sense. Hitchcock simply said, "Exactly." That confusion became the performance. Grant wasn't acting lost. He was lost, just like his character, Roger Thornhill, a man mistaken for someone who doesn't exist. Even the crew started calling Grant the real George Kaplan. It wasn't method acting. It was psychological manipulation shot in Technicolor. Fact 3. The crop duster nearly killed Cary Grant. That iconic scene, a man alone in the open stalked by a plane, wasn't movie magic. The crop duster flew just a few feet above Grant's head. One gust of wind and it would have sliced him apart. He hit the dirt for real, choking on sand as the camera rolled. No green screen. No CGI. Just raw danger. The result? One of cinema's most terrifying scenes. Sunlight turned into suspense. Hitchcock didn't need monsters or shadows. He used daylight to make you sweat. Fact 2. The train scene broke every rule. 1959, Tata. America was still under strict film codes. No sex. No passion. No heat. But Hitchcock was always one step ahead. He filmed a 2-minute kiss between Eva Marie Saint and Cary Grant, chopped into fragments to sneak past the censors. And then came the final cut. A rushing train, entering a tunnel. The censors saw transportation. Audiences saw something else. That one edit, subtle, bold, and wildly symbolic, became Hollywood's most famous innuendo. A love scene disguised as geography. Fact 1. The ending that broke Hollywood's rules. MGM wanted a huge shootout. Hitchcock gave them one cut. From Grant hanging off Mount Rushmore, to pulling Eva Marie Saint into a train bed. From death to desire, in one frame. Executives were furious. Audiences gasped. Then laughed. It was rebellion by editing, a director saying, "I decide when the story ends." That single transition became one of the greatest cinematic mic drops of all time. At the start of the movie, Hitchcock appears missing his bus. It's not a joke. It's a confession. The man who controlled everything always feared being one step behind his own creation. North by Northwest wasn't a thriller. It was a mirror reflecting the madness of a man chasing perfection. If you love the strange truths behind legendary films, subscribe to MOVIXA, where Hollywood secrets come out of the shadows. Because in Hitchcock's world, control is the greatest illusion of all.